1, 2, 3. Here we are. Nah, I'm really excited for this one. I'm really excited for this one because one, I got a camera now. I mean, I've been had a camera, but now I got lighting. I got the microphone set up. I'm recording. This is gonna be put on YouTube. So I know I was supposed to post this on Monday, but now I'm gonna post this shit as soon as I'm done with it right now, and then we're gonna have fun. So I just got a few things I want to go over. Since I checked in on the last two podcasts last week, right? Let me just pull this up. So a lot of crazy shit's happened. A lot of crazy shit has happened. So now I want to start off from the craziest shit. Right, I'm gonna start with the crazy shit. The crazy shit is that. So as you guys know, I've been working at Broadway. You know, I've been getting stage time. Everything is great. Everything is cool. Right, everything's perfect. Now check it out. Supposedly, right? So this manager's there, right? And now what I hear is, cause I work the door, you know. So what I hear is that there's somebody in the back throwing chairs in the comedy club. Like, so when you first hear that, you like, whoa. First off, why did I not hear that? Am I in trouble? And second off, like, why would you throw a chair? How many chairs is she throwing? What's going on here? There's like, and mind you, this is an industry room show, and there's like at least 180 something people in there. So some people are doing their auditions right now, right? So yeah, boom. We get pulled aside. She's like, yeah, this girl's throwing chairs, and she keeps spitting, right? Spitting. Now right there, that's a red flag. Red flag. Super red flag. Now, I was afraid that I was gonna try to kick her out, and she was gonna spit in my face, and then I was gonna have to weave, bang. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like literally just punch her shit out real quick, cause that's unacceptable. But you know, so basically all of us as a Broadway family, we walked up there in a single file line, and we had to escort this lady out. We escorted the lady out, right? So I don't know if you guys know Broadway. Broadway has this hallway that goes from the kitchen, and it's like a exit or something like that, and then there's a staircase to go upstairs, like, cause we're downstairs at the main room, right? So we're in that hallway, right? And now me and the security guard are here with the lady trying to explain to her why she's getting kicked out, right? And sometimes I have this problem with me. This is a me problem, like for real. This is actually like low key while I'm divorced. My ex-wife told me that she was like, "Oh, it's the way you say things, right?" But you know, I'm a comedian now, so whatever. But anyway, I said it. I was like, I don't know. I don't like to I like to keep the stack, just let you know what's going on right when it needs to happen. So I told her, I was like, hey, they want you out of the club. And she was like, why? And I was like, listen, this is what they just told me. They want you out, so we have to kick you. We have to get you out right now. Like, you have to leave. So now, Dino is a black man comic dude, right? He's cool as hell, right? Mad cool. Older gentleman, you know. The chick look, it's like he's the bodyguard. Like, I was in the middle, like, you know, because I'm so fucking chill, bro. You can't be mad at me. First off, that's just a sidebar. First off, I got glasses on. Nobody's gonna hit me. Nobody's gonna, you know, I'm good. Second off, I do jujitsu, so I was just waiting to twist the bitch up. I was just waiting to twist her. I wanted her to get crazy so I could really run through that whole hallway. Just got mad, unconscious. I was going on a tirade of just niggas. Laying niggas out in the hallway. That's what I was gonna do. Either way, right? But boom, right? So Dino, you know, his shirt's a little bit baggy. You know, his clothes ain't so nice. I don't know if that's like his thing on stage or something. I'm not too sure. But so she goes like this. And I want to touch on this. She puts her body like this. She's like, ew, ew, you're the security guard? You get the fuck away from me. You're so ugly. That's what she said. And now to be so mean off the top of the noggin like that is so crazy to me. Like, how could you be so mean like that? Like, I wouldn't even think to say some shit like that to somebody. You know what I mean? So whatever, that was fucked up. Now I'm in the middle, right? She's like, I need to get my wallet. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, cool. I'm gonna grab it for you. Right? So I'm like, let's go grab your wallet and then let's go. So I'm still in between because after she done said that to the bodyguard, he's mad now, you know? And so now they arguing with each other, right? So I turn my back for 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Niggas started scrapping real quick. They started getting it in. For like 1 second. I was like, oh shit. I'm blocking everybody. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the scuffle, yo. I'm in the trenches right now. I'm in the trenches. So boom, I escort the lady to the room so that way she could get her wallet. So me thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just let her get the wallet and then she'll leave. That's a bad idea. I go to the door. The booker got the shit locked with his arm. And that ain't no small booker either. So I pulled it one time. I look at the door. I'm like, why this shit so fucking hard? Like, stuck to the thing. First off, that door's broken. That door never closes. That door was closed as hell. So I'm pumped like, oh shit. And then, I look up and then the booker's there. He's like, yo, yeah, she can't come back in here. I'm like, oh yeah, but that's cool. I just need her wallet and phone. Like they dead out here, scrapping. I didn't say that because terrified, but I was like, yeah, she needs her wallet. He's like, yeah, I'll get it. Don't worry about it, right? So I'm like, now every second in this situation is crucial right now. Everything in this situation right now is crucial. I don't know what to do. Like, I know what to do. I used to be a bouncer, but in this situation, like, I'm about to go on stage in a few. Like, I'm still thinking about the tag that I gotta put on my next shit, and these niggas is over here fighting, So, yeah, boom. Booker comes out of nowhere. It was pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie, pretty fast. Dude had the phone in the wallet, right? Real small. He takes it and he has it over his head. He's like, hey, you want your wallet? Come get it. Like it's some movie shit. Like it's some come and get it type shit. So he's running up the stairs, right? He's running up the stairs. And she's following, right? So now they still arguing. And I'm in between them. Like we walking up the stairs to go out. I'm like, oh, thank God this wasn't so bad, But it got a little bit badder, right? So in the staircase, they start getting into it again, right? They start getting into it. Shorty stiff arms this nigga like that, just bang, like right in his mouth, just stiff arm. And like the dude was like mad big. Like honestly, if he would have hit her, he would have been gone straight to jail. So I was definitely trying to stop that situation. So I'm holding him down so he don't get in trouble. But she's stiff arming him, and I really felt my weight for the first time. I felt that I'm actually 170 pounds for real. I was even talking shit. Because they've been told us that we had to kick this shit out. So before we even went to go grab the bodyguard, I'm like, first off, the bodyguard got gray hair. I'm 26. Working my way up to a 1-stripe white belt in jiu-jitsu. Okay, I can handle this right now. When I was up on that stairs, I'll tell you right now, that nigga moved me like so quick. Like he moved me like as if I wasn't even in the equation. Like his arm, I don't even think he meant to do it. Like he just did this, just his forearm motion going this way made my torso go back like a little child type deal. So a little bit emasculated right there. Ain't gonna forget about that. I gotta work on that. Definitely gonna try to hit the gym some more or something. Something's got to give really because that was ridiculous. Anyway, right? So she's stiff arming this guy. He's on the stairs. She's stiff arming him in his face. And all right, let me get on the stiff arm now. The stiff arm. If somebody's stiff arming me, like I'm not gonna go towards the arm up the stairs. I'm not gonna be doing this. So that's what he was doing. I don't know if that was a tactic or something. I don't know what that is. So I'm like, okay, let me just break the contact, right? Break the contact. She's screaming and yelling. Fucking people in the line upstairs is looking at this go down. Chick leaves. So now me, I'm in survival mode right now, because I mean, if it would have got to it, I would have knocked the bitch out if it needed be. I was just there for that. You know what I mean? So I go downstairs. I'm like, okay, we gotta fix this situation, because I don't know if the cops are still coming. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Whatever. Boom. I go downstairs to the office. I find the first aid kit. Guess who's the tallest one in the area that can only reach that first aid kit? That's me. I was tall enough. I reached it, picked it up, and I'm bandaging dudes up. Like, I'm everything. I really handled the situation. It was honestly fire. Like, it was honestly fire. Not the situation. All right, so the situation wasn't fire, but just how I reacted to that situation and being high, low key. It's a smidge bit high, you know what I mean? Like, just a little bit, a little tiny bit. So imagine if I was sober, how would I deal with that situation? Definitely would have been great. And that day was good. I did a couple shows that night. They went all right, a few noisy audience members, nothing crazy at all. What else we got here? Got my notes. I got notes now. I'm organized. So we got, okay. So I'm walking into the club, right? Walking into the club, and guess what? I see in the green room or kitchen, whatever you want to call it, I see on the green room that they had this big ass fucking camera, like Netflix type camera joint. So of course, you in my house basically. So I'm like, hey, like what's this? Like, what is this going on right now? And the guy goes, he's like, oh yeah, we're shooting a little TV show, whatever, reality TV show for Hulu. I'm like, oh, lit. So we got like a headliner or some shit like that. Like, we this is going good. Broadway's killing it right now, right? Excuse me, I'm parched. Anyway, Broadway's lit right now. Like, we are giving it in. Right? We are doing good right now. So, boom. We all just trying to figure out what comic, because the names on the board is not equaling up to the amount of cameras type of deal. Like, who's the headliner? Who's the guy doing the taping tonight that's getting this? When we come to find out that the guy that was doing the taping was his first time ever doing stand-up comedy, and it was like some reality TV show where I guess they're just trying to embarrass the dude or something like that, which is crazy. Like, imagine your first time doing stand-up on camera for an app, Seemed like a cool dude. I think his name was like Ben Hard. Like, yeah, like Ben Hard. Crazy. Anyway, so boom. We sitting here. We just shooting the shits, right? And I think one of the producers heard us just talking shit. Like, we were just like, who the fuck is this guy? I mean, is he his first time? How's his first time? We was like, yo, this is gonna be bad. We're just talking the most shit. And I could see I'm letting the whole situation play out, because I know the producer lady is right there. I'm letting the whole shit play with her. We just talking shit. And I guess she saw something where she was like, hey, would you guys like to be on the film? And now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give a fuck what it is, bro. I'm on it. So I told her right there, I was like, hey, I'm your guy right here. She's like, you're my guy? I'm like, I'm your fucking guy right here. I am your guy. Right? So she's like, can I just get you a contract and you could just sign the contract? I'm like, yeah, get the contract. I'm not going to fucking read the contract. Give me the contract. I need the credit. Give me the contract. I'm tired of being the nigga known as all over New York City. Okay? Give me the contract. Right now. So she went to go get it. She ran and get it, because that's how I talk to women. I'm just kidding. But anyway, she ran to go get that shit. She ran to go get it. And now when she got it, she comes out of the area, right? And then she's like, "Here you go." Now I ain't gonna lie, this was a chunky boy type type thing. Like it was the contract was low key kind of fat contract, right? Not gonna lie, did not read it. I don't got time for that shit. What you mean? You own all my material? What? Take it. Give me credit. I need a credit. I need to be on this app. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what they want to do with that shit, really. I need a credit, bro. And that's just what I did. I just signed that shit so quick. Signed the shit with the quickness. I signed that shit. My co-worker and friend and comedian Mac O'Hara was also there. So it's me and Mac O'Hara, and we're literally just in there signing our life away, right? And I want to let you guys in on this, right? This is the highlight of my week, kind of low key. So I'm signing the paperwork, right? Mind you, I'm supposed to be working. I'm signing the paperwork. The booker comes out, right? The booker comes out. And he's like, "Oh, what you signing?" And I was like, "Oh shit, fuck, I'm supposed to be working right now." Yeah, they want to interview me. She was like, "No, he's gonna be in the film. He's gonna be in the film." And guess what this nigga says, man? Guess what this nigga says? Guess what the booker says? The guy goes, "Yeah, you made a great choice. This guy's hilarious." I said, "What?" You know, because like in comedy, you really don't get that from people who you'd want to get that from, you know? And for instance, if he's the booker of the club, that's exactly what you want. Like, that's like the perfect thing. You just want them to know, or like you want to know if they think you're funny. Like, why are they booking you, you know? So he's like, "Yeah, this Omar guy, he's hilarious. You made a great choice." So I'm like, you know, am I in there? Like, am I good yet? I ain't gonna ask you that, but you know, let me know, you know, if I'm good, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so yeah, I signed a contract, you know. I'm talking about this place is packed. We filled the back seats up. We filled the sides up. I can't even fucking stand by the door anymore. We standing outside the door. You know, we ran that whole shit like an operation. Like, me and Mac had that shit locked down. Niggas couldn't even use the bathroom when they was filming. Direct orders, you know. Couldn't even use the bathroom when they was filming. Nobody could leave out. Nobody could leave in. Feel like it was a success. Total success. Totally fun. Can't wait to see myself on Hulu. And I have the emails for the people who were shooting it. So they said it's going to be posted around somewhere next September. And we should be all right. And that's going to be so much fun. Just to see myself. I mean, I hope they use my material. You know, I hope they use it on it. But if not, you know, it's whatever. If I get cut out, if I'm even in the glimpse of that shit, still Hulu though. You know, still Hulu. I need that. I need it. I got more stuff to go over. Now, how, like, so I want to go over this. This is a thing that I find super weird at my job. Sometimes what I'll do is, because I do service, so I'm in people's houses, and you know, I've been in like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of houses all over New York City, from Brooklyn, the Bronx, everywhere. I go to people's houses. I know what's up, you know? Tell me how, right? Tell me what you guys think about this. Like, if you watching this or you listening to this, hit me in my DM. I know, like, only my close friends and people I fuck with listening to this shit right now, but it's gonna blow up in the future. Just wait. What do you think about this? Of course, if you have nice floors in your apartment, you want somebody to wear some shoe covers when they walk into your house, right? Now, me being a person who's seen a lot of people's floors, you know, I've seen a lot of people's floors. I got a good gauge of a good floor to a bad floor, you know. To be honest, I could look at the little molding in between your door and the outside of the hallway of your apartment building. I could tell if I need to wear shoe covers or not. Because if that looks crazy, your apartment's crazy. I'm not wearing shoe covers. I don't want to wear shoe covers. Right? Walk in this lady's house. Right? Walk in this lady's house. First off, you got trash in the runway. Right? You got trash in the one way of the entrance of your apartment. Second off, how do I put this? There's dirt on the floor. I can see the dirt. You know what I mean? Like, I already made the judgment outside the door that I wasn't gonna wear booties. I walk in and she has I guess it used to be white carpet. Used to be, not anymore. Not anymore. No, you could tell it used to be because it wasn't the same color brown that it turned into. You know, so it was like a yellowish here and like a brown, sea of brown, and it was like a beautiful painting of dirt on your floor. And I'm wearing boots from outside. I feel like your floor is just total trash. I should be able to walk in there, bitch. I should be able to wipe my ass on this carpet because this carpet's horrible. You doing bad. So what do y'all think? Do you think you should be the judge of the person's house before you want to take your shoes off or put the shoe covers on? Or do you just walk into somebody's house, shoot on? Like, when did this take your shoes off shit start? Because I don't want to blame it on COVID at all. I really don't want to blame it on COVID whatsoever. I think there's some type of trend going on with this whole put your shoes put your shoes in front of the door type shit. How do you know, first off, if I take my shoes off on a hot summer day and my feet is sweating, so you want my sweaty sock on your carpet or floor? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I had one time a lady tell me to take my boots off, and I did it because I didn't have any shoe covers in the truck. And I about to put my boots back on, and my fucking feet are dirty. I got black feet from your floor. I don't know. That's me. I don't know. I feel like that's weird. Let's get on to other things. Oh, yes. All in Comedy, the show that's produced by me and Juju February. He has a podcast called the Jamaica Boys Podcast. Our show had its debut. And I'm not gonna lie, this shit was fucking popping. This show was fucking popping. It was good. It was good. You know, there's so many good things that happened. So everything was a good fucking vibe. I made sure that when I'm booking, I booked the people who was at like Climate and Eastville during the pandemic doing the mics. You know, I made sure I booked the people from there. Like, we had this we were on this loop. The world is ending. And we was just going to mics. We would go from anybody. I might clip this. Anybody who knows. We used to go to Eastville Monday to Sunday, 2 mics a day. I believe at the time in the pandemic, it was like 5 cash. We will meet up there every day. And here's the thing. I was just starting comedy, so we all was pretty much just like new people. And we literally are writing this. We're reciting the same material over and I know niggas bit from start to finish. And we were just in this loop of just being locked in. I wake up, gotta go to Eastville. Unemployment's gonna hit. Yes, it is. Eastville. We was at the bar, you know. A lot of comics pulled up. My fucking boy, Benga Lerner, pulled up. He's an Eastville legend. Niggas can't talk about Eastville. I'm sorry, niggas can't talk about Eastville pandemic mics and not mention Benga Lerner. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to that point. But the show was an absolute success. You know, there's a few minor mistakes here. Like for instance, my photographer, we just decided not to go with him. You know, that fell through, and then so we had to get a last minute photographer. Super trash, super trash. Not gonna lie. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I didn't see the pictures yet, so hopefully she's not trash. But you know, from the looks of it, yeah. There's that, and then there was also that the Eventbrite had the wrong address on it. You know, and those are two big things. But other than that, the accommodations that was provided to us by a salon on Kingston, wow, it was great. We set up the whole place. We set up the lighting. We set up the chairs. By the time people got there, they sat down. We had drinks. We had menus. Shout out to Julian, my roommate's brother, for being the bartender there and making drinks. We're selling drinks. Everything was a good vibe. We had and the lineup went. We had Derek Dreischer. We had Gio Perez. We had Leo Cofresi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. We had Alex Sheik. We had Jelon Turner. We had Jared Waters. Jared Waters was the headliner. Usama was supposed to be the headliner, but he called out last minute, and that sucked. Cause now I'm panicking. I'm like, holy shit! Like we were supposed to hit him with the Jared Waters and then close it out with Usama, right? But because I felt like he would have, like, I don't know, for some reason I felt like he would have, you know, he's like a bona fide do-gooder type comic type, you know. So I'm like, all right, but he could do it. But the nigga called out and said he had a spot at the cellar, which is, you know, I don't know, he would have wanted to miss out that show, but you know, whatever, just, you know, it's a cellar, whatever and shit. So yeah, you know, he called out, but you know, we called Leo. Leo pulls up, the nigga pulls up fast, you know, and he did good. Everybody had fun. We had a photographer there. I already said that. We had the good drinks going. We had people coming from Eventbrite that I didn't even know, just pulling up. Eventbrite is clutch as hell. What's going on with that? Clutch, like super, super, super clutch, super, super, super fun. And I gotta give performance of the night to Jelon Turner. I gotta give it to him. The nigga was killing. They was fucking with some Jelon Turner. They was fucking with him. They was fucking with him heavy, heavy, heavy. And I'm really proud of him for the job that he did that day. You know, I just let the nigga stay up. They was loving him. They was loving him. There's even a few bits. There's a bit where where he calls out and he's asking, like, he's like, how much time do I have left? And anybody who's been to those Eastville mics knows that whoever's keeping the time for the mic has to tell him how much time he has, because he's asking, like, that's the whole gag. And then he's like, how much time do I have left? And I didn't even miss a beat. And I want to pride myself on that. I didn't even miss a beat to help him out on stages now. So I was like, you got about 2 minutes. He was like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to God. Kills. The whole room's laughing. Close proximity. Sunday night, we're going to do more shows. Like, that was a great vibe. I had all the comics drinking the yak. Now, a lot of people, here's another thing. I want to touch on this real quick. When you move from a different place, you know, you really got to get accustomed to it. Like, I'm not even from nowhere far. I'm from the Bronx, you know. But people in Brooklyn and, like, Queens and, like, Manhattan, they don't know about the cognac. Like, they don't drink no cognac at all. It actually the bottle scares. I remember the lady who I forget her name. She's great though. White lady. It's her spot where we were at. I brought out the Cavassier because the Henny was too expensive. Biden. I bring out the Cavassier. Right? I bring it out. And she's like, oh, what is that? She's like, are they gonna drink that? I was like, yeah, they're gonna drink that because they don't have a choice. We're giving out free shots of the Cavassier. All right, the cognac. I had everybody off the yak. My idea was to get the people get their palates wet so that way they could just start drinking. You know, they could just start drinking a little bit. You know, get loose, have fun, do their thing. Everybody in that whole place got a shot. Or the comics. See, my shit is I like to get niggas fucked up. Because the weird thing that I see is that there's a lot of comics that don't drink. And I always offer people a drink when I have. Because, you know, right here, like, I have this right here. I have a little flask, you know. Because sometimes I don't be wanting to pay all the time for a little drink. You know, sometimes I need to get a little sauce. You know? I need to get a little bit of sauce. You know, sometimes. You know, and I ain't trying to pay no $15. I ain't like these niggas, these rich comedy niggas. Niggas be making money. I'm not there yet. I'm not in that area. I'm not in that tax bracket. So I need to, you know, sometimes still with my liquor shit. Right? But yeah, a lot of niggas don't drink that much. And I commend you. Like, yeah, you got it. Congratulations. But you know, me, I'm trying to get down. Like, I'm trying to have fun with niggas. So, I got everybody drunk. I kept walking around filling up cups as I'm had some like, yo. I was telling the journal, yo, chug that, bro, chug that. Let me toss someone in. I kept filling Jelon. I was so fucking happy for the nigga that he did so good that I kept filling his cup. But that nigga was bent. He was bent. Everybody was drunk. Oh, we had Kevin Sanchez there. You know, he has a podcast. I believe it's called Doped Up and Dying. It's just fire. It's funny as fuck. Everybody was there. Everybody was drunk. We had niggas pull up. We had Denim the Mac pull up. Denim the Mac pulled up. Old school Eastville mic guy. Eastville pandemic mic guy. Everybody from the Eastville pandemic mic was there. And it was a good vibe. And we just all knew each other. We all knew. And it was a good vibe. It was a good vibe. And I feel like, you know, everybody has their class and like community and shit. And I feel like I'm trying to build like a class of people who I could fuck with and I trust, and that, you know, that's just good vibes, you know. And then everybody was good vibes. Even after the show, niggas are so drunk. Denim the Mac is doing comedy on the corner. He's funny. He's doing comedy on the corner. People's passing by. We all laugh. We out there sitting out there smoking. We out there drinking. It was just a good time. Everybody pulled up. Even the people, my mans Mo and Artie, they have a podcast too as well. It's called the QME podcast, the Quit Making Excuses podcast. These guys pulled up, you know. They pulled up for me. Actually, the podcast was supposed to come out. This podcast right now, Omar's place, was supposed to come out through them. They was producing it for me, but it fell through the cracks. I made a second podcast with my good friend Carrie Ann, called the Half Moon podcast, but that fell through. So, so I just said to myself, "Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it myself." You know, and then now I'm here. I feel like the lights is busting right now. I gotta edit a few things, but for the most part, I feel good, as James Brown would say. You know, I really feel good about where I'm at, and I'm really grateful for the fact that I get to do comedy at a club right now at this stage in my career, of trying to become a professional stand-up. And it is very important that like I, try to stay focused, and just try to build myself up as much as possible. It's just great. I'm just in a really good mood, but I have a problem in my life, and I spoke about this in the first episode. The problem in my life, well, I have a lot of problems in my life. I got worries. I ain't one of these niggas without no worry. I got worries. I'm just gonna go and start off with the fact that like I be like work depressed sometimes, which is weird because my shit used to be so doable. Like my job was so doable, but now like my morale is at like an all-time low, and I really would love to get paid to do stand up full time. And I know for a fact that I'm just starting out and it's going to be a long way. Hopefully, it's going to be a long way before I can, start to consider quitting my job or whatever. But for the most part, I feel like it's a little bit hard, like, cause stand up is so fun. Stand up is so fun. It really is, and there's nothing like it in my life, really. So I'm really just trying to figure out how I can just maybe take it slow and like try to hate my job as least as possible in order to make it at least a little bit comfortable for me to moonlight and do both, So I want to I feel like when I'm at work, I'm just a dead body. Like my eyes, like I'm in airplane mode. I'm not even funny. Not even funny. Like I'm dead, just sitting there. Like I'm just not there, and I don't know what that is now. I don't know what that is. I guess that's even more of a reason that I should try to stay focused on just building myself up and getting out of my current situation. All right. Getting out of that current situation of where like I'm in a part where I have to work a job that I'm not too fond about. Like thank God for that job, because I wouldn't even be able to afford none of this shit that I'm filming with right now. I wouldn't be able to do nothing. I wouldn't even be able to pay this rent. I'd be living in my parents' house, So yeah, I'm very grateful for the job itself. It's just that in comparison to doing the thing that I want to do, that I do for free, it's just a completely different ballgame. Completely different ballgame. And I'm like, it's amazing because as soon as I get out of work though, I'm chilling. I'm really vibing the fuck out the whole time. But when I'm at work, I'm like, holy, I gotta provide service to people. Like, come on now, fuck, tired of this. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but I ain't trying to be ungrateful. I'm just taking it one day at a fucking time. One day at a time, and that's all you can do, really. Try to get closer to God and shit. Try to get closer to God. And now I ain't gonna lie, like just last week, niggas was broke. Niggas was absolutely broke. And I was talking to my mans about it, and we both was broke. I was just telling him, I was like, bro, I don't know how these credit card scamming niggas do it. Really, I really do want to know. How do you go to an ATM with a credit card or somebody's card? How do you get the card? You get the card and you put it in the machine. You punch in the code. How do you know the code? Whose code? You take out 300. You take out 300 cash. Take out $1,000, $5,000. How the fuck? Last time I checked, the ATM max limit is $40. That must be. I'm sorry. It's $300. You can't take more than $300 out the ATM. So how the fuck is niggas coming out like they scamming and they showing like they got racks of hundreds? How many debit cards do you have? Like nobody thinks that's weird. Niggas don't even rob niggas no more. They just steal credit cards. And like when you broke and you in desperation, you really wanna know. Like you really wanna know like what's going on, Like you really wanna know how you can get money as well. You really wanna know. So yeah, that's I mean, and you know, I'm interested in the whole subject. I don't want to do this shit. I just want to know how. At least that's what I want to know. I just want to know how. I just want to know how. So if anybody like if you see this, you listening to this right now, and you know how niggas do it, hit me up because I want to know how niggas do it. I really want to know how niggas do it. Like I'm very curious, to be honest with you. Like very curious. All right. So yeah, I mean we 40 minutes in. We at that 40-minute mark. I really want to thank whoever's listening. If you listening to this right now, you got to this part of the episode. Thank you so much. I really fucks with you. Listen, I'm gonna have more podcasts. I'm gonna have this video up. This video is gonna be up, so y'all can go to my YouTube page. It's gonna be it's my name, Omar Jenkins. You know, you go to my YouTube page, check me out. I'm here. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Not coming out, but you know, listening to my podcast. Whoever came out to my show though and is listening to this, thank you. Because I really do appreciate y'all coming out. Like for real, I really do respect it. And I just want to say, you know, everybody, you know, to everybody who fucks with me, I fucks with you too, you know. And we're just on the journey together, you know. So I'm ending right here. Guys. This is the first filmed episode of the Half Moon Podcast. Oh shit! Ooh, wrong podcast. This is the first episode of Omar's Place podcast. My fault. And we gone. We out. Thank you for listening.